It's amazing how it's difficult to keep up with the pace of a daily video blog, but I'll try to do this. I've just arrived like 24 hours ago in foggy San Francisco, and there was something I was thinking about is product reviews. I have had, this debate of bloggers, relationship and brands. So I have had a new airline with only one aircraft in it, which is called L'Avion, which has offered me a free business class ticket to go to New York, which I've used. And it's this whole debate of brands being offering to bloggers to have word of mouth on their blogs. And if you think about it, L'Avion, this company, told me that they had about 60% of their new business, which I really believe in, which are completely based on word of mouth. So I guess there's nothing wrong in like talking about it, but there should be a new way of having bloggers connected to brands. I have met this company called Trigami in Europe yesterday. This is a jet lag a few weeks ago, which tries to have bloggers paid to do reviews. There is another company doing video reviews too. So I'm not sure about it. If you have thoughts about this, please let me have them in video or in comments. But anyway, here is my product review. It's a full 757 with about 80 business class seats into it, and it's very intimate. It's very good. You feel pretty good in it because it's only like business class seats. It's quite cheap for this. It's about 1,500 euros for a business class ticket to New York. Basically, everything was good. I wish they would have one like this to San Francisco direct to Paris, but it's not the case yet. I hear there are many flights like this from London to Paris. So I hope there are many more, and then would be interested really in your thoughts about connecting brands and bloggers, because of course it's very, very different from me recommending to you, my friends, about a flight and a banner ad on a blog, of course. However, I don't think I would do it if I was paid to do that, but I do it because they offered me to test it. So I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if you know what these sites which offer video and product reviews are doing. I forgot the name of the US one. Anyway, and I leave you with the video. Thanks Uriel of Uriel giving me feedback on the Web3, the Web3, my upcoming conference on December 11th and 12th in Paris. I hope you can make it. So here is Uriel.
Hi Loic, this is me. This is me, Uriel, your friend, and I'm here in Tel Aviv. You may see, I don't know, maybe the light is not good enough, but unfortunately I have horrible offices. You may see the sea behind me. So my office is right next to the windsurf. No, I'm joking, but this is a great location, and I wanted to give you some feedback on your question regarding the Web3, the Web3. I remember last year was a great conference, and I hope this year you make it better. Last year were a lot of critics, and I'm sure you learned from them, so please invite politics and please do not notify anyone. I think you learned that. The most seriously, I think make a bigger conference than last year. We had something like 1,000 participants, but if you feel like me, the industry, I'm sure you can gather much more people this year. And I think you can start right away to try to communicate more on the conference, maybe by doing a blog around the Web3, things that other conferences do, but in my opinion, not enough. I think you should also try to provide tools for people to connect better before and after the event. During the event, it's very difficult to catch everyone. Business card, actually, I never manage with business cards. So it would be great to find a kind of solution. I have a couple of ideas I would suggest you offline for that. I think in terms of panels, there were items that were not relevant for last year because it was either too early or not relevant, but this year you could extend the subjects of the conference to things that are really hot this year. For example, I think you should extend much more what has to do with 3D worlds, immersive worlds, virtual economies. And I think we have many cases in Europe of those companies. We have Habotel, we have companies like Stardoll that we can learn a lot from. There are also a lot of things that happened since last year. Many companies failed, and I think it would be interesting to learn about them and see what mistakes they made. The new web is not just about successes, so we should learn from that. Well, it's just a personal request, but I love goodies, and I was very frustrated at the Web2 Expo not to receive enough goodies. So maybe you could do a goodies corner, like people like me crazy about stickers and all kind of useless items to put on their office desk. I think also it would be important to think about people that would come, try to enlarge the focus of the conference to a non-geek audience, and try to address things like how the web is affecting our life every day for any normal person. So extend to non-geek subjects. So, and I dare to say it, maybe talk about politics, but in a way that really can interest persons and that concerns us in our everyday life. I think in terms of panel, what you should do maybe, and I think you thought about it, but in case you didn't yet, maybe you should create an advisory board, and I would be very happy to help, by the way. And I think that's it. If you could make it bigger, more interesting, keep the same level for food, it was great. Of course, we will need to find a bigger place. Then Paris will become a better cornerstone for the web industry in the world. And we look forward to this conference. Bye.
So thanks, Uriel, for the feedback. It's very interesting. I hope you send me more video feedback about the conference. So I'm officially announcing a video advisory board from people, friends around the world on the conference. And Uriel, yes, you're the first member, I would say, we've met. And yep, these are very good ideas, a better tool to connect. I guess we'll use Twitter this year, of course, which will be helpful. And the topics like 3D worlds, virtual economies are very, very interesting. So send me more feedback. I really appreciate it. And see you tomorrow probably. I'm off to LA, which is much more sunny than foggy San Francisco these days.